We just closed our third client of the year in BrandLift AI, and I am super pumped. But what is more interesting here is that we help furniture local customer here in Chiclayo to build this piece of content in just 24 hours, which is crazy. It's like an architectural render, as you can see, and we trying to show the products they sell as the official distributor of the Pelicano brand, that is basically melamine. So if you are very interested to understand how we create this piece of content with using different AI tools, just I in this video I will break down the process, the 5 steps we follow. um, and yeah, by the way, if this is the first time weekly coffee chat you are watching, let me introduce myself. My name is Han Vasquez. I am the co-founder in BrandLift AI, and we are building an AI native creative agency. And this kind of weekly chat is just to trying to share our learnings and the exploration we're doing with different AI tools to apply in social media content strategy, and yeah, and related topics to marketing. So let's go back to the main topic of this video. Okay, now let's go explain the 5 steps of the Brandly framework we use to generate this piece of content that I was talking before. The step one is the dive buyer persona research or ICP, depending of the target audience you have, if the audience is like more B2B or B2C. But we are just trying to create this AI agent or this specialist agent to help us analyze all the conversations, comments, and interests that the target audience of every client has. And also, what's very important to talk with the business owners to understand uh, how their clients or what are the main worries of their clients. And now let's transition to the step number two, which is create the content pillars based on the investigation or the research we did before. So now that we understand what interest and motivation the target audience has, we finally kind of trying to build these content pillars to organize all the contents we wanted to plan for the rest of the week. So for example, some content pillar examples are promotional content, educational content, entertaining content, and etc. So it depends also on the business goals of the business. So it's just a way to organize the content. And for the example that I was talking is that we understand that one very interest content pillar for this business is just to generate combination ideas using Pelicano. For example, that can be a great piece of content for your target audience, because you can help carpenters or architects just imagine how the materials they sell, how they can use in their projects. And then we can go to the next, that is the step three. And the step three is all about the production brief. So in marketing, we have this document that is the brief, that is like a template where you can that is like a manual of instructions you need to write in order to coordinate and communicate in a better way the project with your designers, with the video editors, and with all the production team that you have in your agency. In our case, in BrandLift, we don't have any of these people. What we can are building is the different AI specialists or agents that will help us to help to produce this content. For example, in this case, we use Crea AI. That is a very excellent option for architects who want to build renders. And you can I highly recommend if you're an architect or if you are an interior designer, because it's really awesome, it's really good, and will simplify your life in different ways. But then we go to the step four, that is the visual elements, and that's where Crea AI, as I said before, it's really good. We just convert the brief into a prompt, a very detailed prompt, and with this detailed prompt we generate the animation. But then the final step is the step five, that is the final polish. And the final polish is all about just trying to add some visual effects, additional visual effects, to make the video more interest. Maybe we add a voice over background. We also add some music, some logo animations, and for this example, we use for this part of the video we use 11 Labs as an example. It's a great tool to generate the voice, to generate music with code, and which is amazing. So if someone from 11 Labs are watching this video, you are very open to support this content. But basically that is the process we follow to generate this piece of content. I hope this is very helpful. And if you're very interested to learn more about BrandLift AI and what we are doing, just keep follow this mini series that I am recording. And see you next week, and take care.